Hey everyone, welcome to Squad version 2. We've been extremely busy collecting feedback, testing and iterating the product to bring you this new version, which includes a whole range of new features aimed to help everyone build product strategy around your business and user needs. This includes, but not limited to, this new strategy canvas, which you see here, new UI, including a side panel view to make everything a lot easier and faster. Behind the scenes, Squad is also now context aware and is constantly learning from your knowledge base as well as your individual workspaces. So it is much smarter and the suggestions much more accurate. And there's a lot more. So let's dive in. Once you create your organization, you'll land on this demo or example workspace. You'll be prompted to either create a new workspace or take a tour. If you have previously used Squad and are familiar with the terminology, go ahead and create a workspace. Otherwise, click take the tour and dive in. The first thing to call out is the North Star, which is basically each workspace. It comes with a mission statement, which you see here, and is kind of the foundation of each workspace and is where Squad pulls all its context from. I'll get more into building the actual knowledge base in a second, but this is the North Star, and you'll be able to associate a metrics with this after time. Secondly is the goals. Goals are your OKRs, KPIs, anything you want your business to try and achieve. You should use things like retention, growing user base, growing revenue, increasing sales, all the standard stuff. Next up, opportunities. So opportunities are things that are either surfaced by yourself or by Squad's AI, that are opportunities to build around. So basically any opportunity that can help you achieve your goals, we will surface these. This can be based off a whole range of decision-making data, such as customer feedback, internal feedback or ideas, usage behavior, anything really that is fed into Squad AI or that you've factor into your own decision-making process can factor and lead up to an opportunity. I'll dive into a little bit how these evolve and can be iterated on, but at a high level, that's what an opportunity is. Lastly is solutions. We recommend solutions based on opportunities, or you can create your own solutions. And these are just the actionable, practical implementations or features that add up to or help you achieve the opportunity and therefore push you towards achieving your goals. Everything is top down. So you have your North Star, you have your goals, you have your opportunities, and then you have your solutions. This is also known as an outcomes-based roadmap or an opportunity solution tree, which are common OSTs, is a common product management term. But basically it is helping you build around things that align to what you want to achieve as a business. And what Squad does is then layers in the customer into that decision-making process to make sure you are always building around both the business and the customer. Cool. So now that we've sort of covered the high level terminology and the general idea, I'll take you through the navigation. So the main sort of action menu is called Quick Actions. Here you can import insights, which I'll do in a second. You can change theme to dark mode. You can also create new workspaces, goals, opportunities, solutions, and requirements. You can do the same from the left-hand column by clicking on any of these buttons or go into the create menu where you can do all that as well. Up in the top left, you have the ability to edit your workspace, which just opens the side panel view. You have the ability to delete your org or delete the workspace as well. Once you have more than one workspace, you can swap them using the workspace switcher or the organization switcher in the top left as well. And then lastly, the menu down the left-hand side here. So here is basically list views of all your differing entities. So here we have 3 opportunities, you have your solutions, and you have your requirements as well. These will all be listed out. You can filter these in whatever way you want. It's basically just a simple collection view of those differing parts of your strategy. So going back to the strategy canvas, you can also create new workspace from here and just switch between them easily. So now that we've covered that, I'll jump into creation of a new workspace. So I'm going to create one for Squad AI. A workspace can be created for a product, a project, anything that you need to build your strategy around. It should have a mission statement and a knowledge base. So for Squad, we are helping businesses build around both business and customer needs. And then the knowledge base. So a knowledge base is basically any documentation around what you're building that can help give context to Squad to make sure we are providing relevant and accurate suggestions. If you're a startup, something like a pitch deck could work really well here. If you're a more established business, maybe you have like a 1 or 2 page document that outlines what you're trying to achieve. We have a template if you're interested. It basically just covers the problem, the solution, any example use cases, any example data, and some real life situations. So I will upload this. Great. Here you can see the knowledge base has been built. If you click on any node on the canvas, you'll get the side panel view. More on that in a second. Then we need to create some goals. So I have some prepared. Each goal has an importance, has an owner, has a creation. You can comment on it or discuss this. You can also see which opportunities, solutions, and requirements are associated with that goal. Using the canvas tools itself, you can organize your canvas and you can pull it into frame. This is really useful when you start getting big canvases. So recenter, zoom in and out, or organize. Next thing you can do is import insights. So once you have some goals and you have your workspace set up, you can import any insight you want. This can be any kind of decision-making data, such as customer feedback, internal team ideas or feedback, insights, text-based insights from social. This can be basically any kind of usage data. You can upload a bulk CSV, you can upload 5 documents, and this will allow you to sort of import en masse feedback. So let's see this in action. The second you start importing insights, Squad will automatically start creating and associating those insights to goals and opportunities. So here you can sort of see new opportunities actively being created and associated to your goals in real time. This is awesome because it's basically doing your work for you, making sure that what your customers are saying aligns to the business. And you're only building around what's relevant. And voila. So now you have a whole list of opportunities and recommended solutions. If you zoom in on these, you can sort of see the types of things that our users have been saying. Something like add a pro tip section, in-app case studies, daily tips and challenges. These are all opportunities that will help us improve retention and in turn help build around both business and customer needs. Alongside every opportunity that we surface, we have 3 recommended solutions. You can see these underneath. So if we say enhance user onboarding, that sounds like a pretty good one. You can see the recommended solutions as well as the associated insight that was imported, which is relevant to this. You can also see the goal that this is associated to, a description and a summary of what that opportunity is. And you can change the type. So if it's a feature request, a bug, feedback, those are things. You can also change its status, planning, and progress solved. A useful tip feature is the compare modal. So this will bring up a comparison of the recommended solutions, the pros and cons of each. And basically help sort of give further context to your decision or what you should build. Within each opportunity, once you build a solution like this, it will change into a built solution. Here you can see Squad is now generating a 1-pager which can be shared out with your team. You can copy this or regenerate it or build requirements around it. So jumping back to the canvas, I've obviously just imported a lot of customer feedback all at once, which has created this big map. In reality, you might just be importing individual ones at a time and then iterating your strategy as you get more and more customer feedback or grow your product. So here, I'll just insert some text. You import that. Squad will then take in that insight, align it to an opportunity, or create a new opportunity if one doesn't already exist. So you can sort of see that by going to the insights section of the app, where we'll basically list out all our insights and where they've been mentioned. Here you can see a request for an explainer video. Click on that and you'll see the insight that's been generated and any opportunities that we've associated it to. Yeah, so that's a quick overview of how we create and associate insights to opportunities. Getting back to the canvas, there's lots you can do here. If you want to delete things, you can drag and drop, hit delete and delete them. You can also reassociate differing opportunities to differing goals, create solutions, relink, unlink, generate requirements based off of these. There's lots to cover. I am an advocate for learning by doing, so please get in here, play around, let us know what you think. We are actively iterating and building new integrations to help automate this entire process. Reach out to support if you have any questions, and yeah, looking forward to you all trying out version 2. Thanks.